Although Christmas is all about traditions, there are plenty of very interesting and sometimes even weird things about this holiday. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel for daily new interesting videos like this. Do you know why Rudolph the reindeer has a red nose? What people eat for Christmas dinner in Japan? How does Santa stretch the time in order to deliver all the gifts in just one night? We collected the most interesting and bizarre Christmas facts from all over the world. This holiday can be very surprising. Number 1. Jingle Bells was written for Thanksgiving, not Christmas. The song was written in 1857 by James Lord Pierpont and published under the title, One Horse Open Sleigh. It was supposed to be played in the composer's Sunday school class during Thanksgiving as a way to commemorate the famed Medford sleigh races. Jingle Bells was also the first song to be broadcast from space. Number 2. Eating at KFC on Christmas Day in Japan. Most of us associate Christmas food with the pleasure of a home-cooked meal, such as the one prepared by our parents or grandparents. Even when we're not exactly eating traditional food for Christmas, we're still aiming at enjoying a hand-cooked feast. Some regions favor a scrumptious roast and a few sides. Still, most of us would never dream of junk food being the top choice for the Christmas meal, right? Enter Japan. The popularity of KFC as a Western food rose steadily here, but it always spikes around Christmas. In 2016, an estimated 3.6 billion Japanese people celebrated Christmas with Colonel Sanders food. This is so surprising from an outsider's perspective, especially because Japanese home cooking is so amazing, and definitely better than fast food. 3. The pickle ornament in Germany. The past centuries nurtured a strong Christmas tradition in Germany, leading to the country's wonderful variety of wooden toys, gloriously detailed nativity scenes, and numerous kinds of winter cookies and confections. One stranger element of all this, however, is the Christmas pickle. If you've ever seen one of those hung from a branch of a Christmas tree and wondered what's it all about, here's the scoop. In traditional German celebration, a pickle was hidden among the ornaments adorning the tree. After the grown-ups revealed the holiday tree to the children, they would set off on a race to see who finds the pickle first. The winner would get an extra small present, or the chance to open his or her presents first. In time, the actual pickle was replaced by a wooden pickle, sometimes painted in green to preserve its cover among the green leaves of the tree. Some of the early German settlers brought it to the U.S., where people continued using this strange ornament, even if its meaning and game were lost. Still, not even in Germany was this custom very widespread, so it's understandable why the pickle became somewhat of a mystery. Number 4. In the Netherlands, Sinterklaas, the Dutch version of Santa Claus, arrives from Spain, not from the North Pole. And that's not the only weird thing about the Dutch Christmas. Sinterklaas has his little helpers, but they are not adorable hard-working elves. They are black-faced boys and girls who can steal your kids if they misbehave, and bring them to back Spain, which is, according to the Dutch, a severe punishment. Number 5. The Giant Lantern Festival in the Philippines. The Giant Lantern Festival has to be one of the most beautiful winter holiday customs you can admire in Asia. Predictably, it takes place in San Fernando, the so-called Christmas capital of the Philippines. In this festival, 11 villages compete for the honor of being deemed the most talented lantern makers. Elaborate designs and spectacular colors are to be expected, and each year seems to outdo the previous one. Originally, the lanterns were about 1 meter in size, made from origami paper and lit by a candle. As the patterns have become more intricate, today's lanterns are roughly 6 meters (19.7 feet) in size and crafted from a variety of materials. The festival attracts viewers from all over the world. All come to admire the breathtaking beauty of the Christmas lanterns. Number 6. In Germany, Poland, and Ukraine, finding a spider or a spider's web on a Christmas tree is believed to be a harbinger of good luck. According to one legend, a spider wove a blanket for baby Jesus. According to the other, a spider web on the Christmas tree turned silver and gold once the sunlight touched it. One way or another, decorating a Christmas tree with artificial spiders and spider webs will inevitably bring you luck and prosperity. Number 7. Santa Claus is based on a real person. Saint Nicholas of Myra, also known as Nicolaus the Wonder Worker, Bishop Saint Nicholas of Smyrna, and Nicolaus of Bari, who lived during the 4th century. Born in Katara in modern-day Turkey, he is the world's most popular non-biblical street, and artists have portrayed him more often than any other saint except Mary. Number 8. Hiding the brooms in Norway. For centuries, the eve of Christmas Day was considered a delicate time for spiritual matters in the Nordic countries. On the eve of any major holiday, actually, the borders between our world and the other become a bit blurred, hence All Hallows Eve, also known as Halloween or the Day of the Dead. In Norway, people believe that on Christmas Eve, evil spirits come loose and invade people's homes, looking for brooms to ride out on. Clearly, this belief was tinged with folklore about witchcraft. The most surprising and endearing fact is that there are still plenty of people who hide their brooms today in Norway, in order to protect them from being stolen by the spirits, or rotting potato. Number 9. Roller skating to church in Caracas, Venezuela. No one knows how the roller skating to church on Christmas Day started in Caracas, but the practice is so widespread that the city shuts down all major roads in order to help the people practice their skating safely. After skating to mass and back home, people often convene in the streets and share roasted chestnuts, sweets and music. For the home meal, the traditional food for Christmas Day is tamales. A cute legend says that children should tie one of their toes with a little string before they go to bed on Christmas Day, and then leave the bow hanging out the window. As other mass-goers will skate by the window the following morning, the kids will know that it's time to ride out in style. This definitely sounds more fun than most other Christmas traditions in the world, right? Number 10. Christmas in Iceland is a colorful fusion of religion, fairy tales and folklore. Instead of one Santa, the kids are visited by 13 Yule lads that either reward children for good behavior or punish them if they were naughty. The holiday period begins 13 days before Christmas, and each day one of the 13 Yule lads comes to houses and fills the shoes that kids leave under the Christmas tree, either with sweets and small gifts, or rotting potatoes, depending on how that particular child has behaved on the preceding day. Number 11. Krampus, evil Santa or bad Santa in Austria. Santa isn't always about the gifts and goodies. We may have all heard the warnings of parents and grandparents in our childhood, saying that if we're not good, Santa won't bring us a good present. But for Austrian children, the downside of being bad may be even worse than Santa's diminished attention. They just might attract the wrath of Krampus. Krampus is a mythical half-beast, half-man figure which can be summed up as a bad Santa. He comes to punish naughty children by taking away their existing toys or even swatting them with the birch branches he carries. He is one of the traditional companions of Saint Nicholas, the old Santa Claus equivalent, but he definitely represents the stick from the old carrot and stick saying. Folklorists believe he has pre-Christian Alpine origins. His tale was brought to life in the recent Krampus movie, so if you find him intriguing, you should check it out. Number 12. El Caganer pooping figurine in Spain. The Catalonia region of Spain around Barcelona is known for its somewhat unorthodox wooden toys and statuettes. El Caganer, which would roughly translate as the pooper, is one of them. A mysterious figure that insists on pooping wherever he's placed. This dwarfish, leering figure is part of any Christmas stall or arrangement of figurines. He's even placed in nativity scenes. Usually, he's wearing the red Catalan cap and is depicted as a local peasant. Still, more modern renditions of this folk figure sometimes use the image of celebrities to depict him. Spanish or British royalty or American presidents have made the headlines when Caganer figures recently borrowed their faces. Number 13. Santa stretches time like a rubber band in order to deliver all the gifts in one night. According to the United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF, there are 2,106 million children under age 18 in the world. If we assume that each household has an average 2.5 children, Santa would have to make 842 million stops on Christmas Eve, traveling 221 million miles. Given the different time zones, Santa has 36 hours to deliver gifts, therefore his average speed would be approximately 650 miles per second. Larry Silverberg, a professor of mechanical and aerospace engineering at North Carolina State University, suggests that Santa uses relativity clouds to get the work done. Based on relative physics, allow Santa to stretch time like a rubber band, which gives him months to. Where and how will you be celebrating this year? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel for daily new interesting videos like this.